All right, everyone. So I'm reading here from the Sportster an article titled How John Cena's Heel Promo Broke Several Backstage Rules of Vince McMahon. So I thought this is pretty interesting because it's going to show us a little bit of the difference in what we're seeing from WWE. Okay. John Cena used insider terms and profanity. Vince McMahon went so far as to ban these words. JBL lent insider insight into Vince McMahon's rules for vocabulary. Vince McMahon didn't want wrestlers to curse or to use terms like heel or babyface on air. John Cena broke the rules, and in his retort, Cody Rhodes did as well. Now, the heel and babyface definitely might be true, but the cursing that's just kind of depended on the era, right? Obviously, it just kind of depended on the era. Michael Cole used Vince McMahon's ultimate forbidden word. JBL has shed light on the worst word of all as far as Vince McMahon was concerned. Vince McMahon hated hearing anyone use the word prick. JBL suggested Brad Maddox lost his job over using this term in a promo. The fact that the extremely professional Michael Cole used the word was especially noteworthy. Vince McMahon never wanted to turn John Cena heel. Triple H has bucked tradition in WWE. There were opportunities for and even consideration of a John Cena heel turn in the past. Vince McMahon saw greater power in keeping Cena a hero. Vince McMahon probably would have bucked against a John Cena heel turn during his farewell tour most of all. So yeah, I mean these rules. I know Vince probably had some weird rules, right? He seemed like a guy that would be fine with some things, not so fine with others. But I think it is a new day. It is a new day where Triple H is trying to kind of rewrite a lot of stuff because he's trying to put his own imprint on the company and also show people that there are surprises in store. Like when you look at this heel turn, part of the reason it was so successful and so powerful was because nobody saw it coming. Nobody thought they would do it, and it's going to make for such a great product. And this is stuff that Vince McMahon himself would have no problem doing. Vince McMahon was not somebody who didn't take risks as it pertains to with characters. Now with Cena, I think it depends what time you're talking. Like if Cena's really bringing in a lot of money for the company as a babyface and he's wrestling all the time, turning him heel might be a pretty dumb decision because you're kind of taking out your golden goose, right, and turning him into a heel when it might not be needed. Whereas in this situation, the risk reward is a little bit different. This is Cena's farewell tour. Um, you could go ahead and switch it back really at any time, and he's only going to be a star, in the company until December, anyways. This would be like them turning Cody heel. That would have been a major risk. So thank you all for watching.